Soon I'll need to be moving on from India, but I want to check out what I can of West Sikkim. I've got 3 days to spend between Pelling and Yoksum. This isn't a lot of time, so I'll be taking some highlights from a common Buddhist pilgrimage route. The rest of Pelling and Yoksum's highlights are best reached by car, so I've hired a driver for the day.
So this is Rimbi Waterfall. Coming down from Pelling, there's just so many beautiful waterfalls, like everywhere. This is probably, so far, the longest that I've seen in this area. So, wow, this is just beautiful.
Due to the narrow roads and high altitudes, jeep taxis are ubiquitous for getting around in these Sikkim hills.
Kecheolpuri Lake is in the village of Kecheolpuri. It is said to be a magical wishing lake. And that's because it's said that the waters are very pure here. So I don't know about you, but I think I'm gonna go down there and make a wish.
As we get closer to Yuksom, we come across a pair of roadside waterfalls. For approximately 100 rupees, you can zip line across it. Waterfalls also provides a nice resting stop with small shops selling chai and snacks.
Here we are at Katok Lake in Yuksom, and this lake is said to be the soul of Katok Geyzing Chempo. I hope I said that right. It's surrounded by prayer flags, and if you look into the lake closely, you'll see there's bright orange fish in there. When you look in the distance, you'll see they continue on, and it's pretty impressive how far they go. It's like as far as the eye can see, this lake is filled with fish, like filled. We are going up to see the Coronation throne. It's supposed to be a very important archaeological site, not only for Yuksom but for Buddhism as well, because Yuksom is the first capital of Sikkim. We will see the throne where the there's this bug that always just wants to fly into my eye. We'll see the throne where the ruler of Sikkim would sit.
Often I wish I had a guide to tell me more about a place.
What is that one? This is
What is it? Ah,
Head Guru.
your head guru.
Yes. This is the seat of Punjak Namgil King. And that is Kanchanjuga Chempo.
What is that?
Chempo. One footprint. Chop means footprint.
Okay. And that's the footprint right there?
Yes. Footprint. This Lama chop. Monks footprint.
Why are there so many prayer flags everywhere?
Because women there they will keep.
Okay, so maybe our communication isn't quite perfect. But in their language, they sure seem like they know their stuff.
This is a Buddha.
That's a Buddha?
Yuksom means meeting place of 3 lamas, and it's the first capital of Sikkim established in 1642 AD. For Buddhists, it's a definite pilgrimage spot. The town is small, but a little more lively. It's also a popular launch ground for mountain trekking.
Here is your local liquor shop. This store is interesting because it's like a convenience store, a hardware store, and drugstore all in one. Like they've got a lot of stuff for bare essentials that you might need. From flashlights to shampoos, glucose tablets if you're gonna go trekking, you know, like thermoses. This is kind of like your one-stop shop. Kind of like your 7-Eleven, I guess. Okay. Toilet paper is a necessity. It's like a must here. It's probably like around 20, 30, or 40 rupees. Mini moisturizing cream. These prayer wheels are huge. They're like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18 prayer wheels, giant prayer wheels. And this is me going, that could be a chore in itself. That's a meditation in itself.
These prayer wheels are so large and heavy, I'm not sure if I have the muscle to move them.
I'm getting help. Okay, so when in West Sikkim, one thing to try is the yak cheese, as well as Tibetan bread. So right now I have Tibetan bread and yak cheese. I'm just gonna try the yak cheese a little before I put it on my bread. It kind of mix it. Tastes kind of smoky and kind of salty. It's got a really unique flavor. It doesn't really taste so much like cheese.
Occasionally you'll find yak cheese on the cultural menu for this region. It's something to try if you're in Yuksom. Yak cheese is slightly richer and healthier than cheese from cow milk.
They've mixed it with all these different vegetables and peppers, onions.
So you're moving down?
Yeah, I'll be going back to Pelling.
Good, good. Nice place.
In this shop, it has a distinct smoky rubbery flavor I can't quite get used to.
Very interesting. Yak cheese.
What better way than to wash it down with some sweet lassi, a sweetened Indian yogurt drink.
Oh.
Just don't take much, okay? Little bit on this side. It's hot.
Okay.
In our culture, in our practices, if I give in your hand, if you are my sister, then we'll fight, we'll quarrel. Our belief, either you have to put in the ground or wherever. Okay.
Oh no, you put it in my hand.
No. Yeah.
Okay. This is a homestay and I feel a little ill. I wish I had learned about this place earlier. It seems like heaven. Actually, he was telling me that there is like a Calcutta movie star here, or superstar here. And when I arrived, he actually was videotaping me and shaking my hand. And I was like, who is this? It's the first time someone was doing what I do to everyone else with my camera. What I learned today is that a lot of things here are like all natural. Like the vegetables are freshly made, freshly prepared. The cheese, like the yak cheese, even the meats are, you know, free range. It kind of seems like a nice place. I wish I stayed here longer.
So if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Slap a little love on it. Just a little backstory on this video. This video series was actually filmed and traveled on a very scant budget. And I was going through a period, especially in this last leg, I was going through a period of my life where I was debating whether or not to quit Girl Traveler and quit YouTube and everything, because affording travel is just the hardest part of my job. A lot of times if you see me affording travel, I'm really working it. I'm working the magic on the other end on all the different avenues or streams of income that I have to make it happen. And I didn't think that I could carry it alone because it is so much work. That Kecheolpuri lake
at Wishing Lake, that's probably when I had some of my darkest moments or my darkest thoughts about quitting. That is why I want to thank my patrons, past and present, because you guys make it happen for me. It's just the encouragement alone that just kind of like pushes me on. The reason why all of you out there are seeing these India videos are because my patrons made it happen. Yeah, I just filmed it and edited it, but they actually were the force behind me, driving me on. They made me feel like my videos had value. So if you want to get behind the scenes with me and how I film and all that stuff, please go out to my Patreon link. I'll leave it down in the description box below, and support the campaign and help me create solo travel videos that inspire other solo travelers to create more do-it-yourself trips where you can find your own unique adventure and fun. PPS, I don't want to say another also, but kind of also, I do put out written guides and travel blogs on tips and stuff like that for all the videos that I make. So if you're not seeing the information that you need here, please wait like maybe about a week or 2 weeks or so. I will be coming out with, you know, written posts. So whatever you're not seeing in this video in terms of deeper information, the written post will have that. So until then, travel safe, smart, and fun, and may the grrr be with you.